Okay, masters. Uh, so our full moon has approached. So we have been doing this meditations last 1 year, and it was very very good. And so how you guys are feeling? Anybody would like to share few words about the Pournami meditations? You're all attending every Pournami meditation last 1 year. And is there anything that you want to share about this?
I'm Achla. I'm from Socrates group, but this is my first time,
Oh, okay.
so I don't have experience.
Experience. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I will uh, I will add you to my group,
Okay.
Pournami Yogis,
I
so
would
that
like to do.
if you go into the description, you will have the last year's videos and also this current year videos also. I mean,
Okay.
whenever you have time, you can watch those videos and
Okay.
see. I mean, even along with the meditation, we have all the wisdom shares in it.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Mm-hmm.
videos, if you want to, you can fast forward the meditation
Yeah.
portions and you can listen. Or if you want to do meditation along with it, still you can do along with it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And do I give my number to you, or you'll just know from Socrates group my phone number? Where to
Yeah,
do it?
maybe that's a good idea. So what
Or
you
should,
just put it in your in the
I'll put
chat
it in the chat.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect. Thank you.
thank you. And Shobha Garu and Chitra Garu, uh, what do you say about it?
This is the first time also I'm
Are
attending.
you okay? Okay.
Yeah. This is the
Mm,
first time.
okay. Chitra Garu, Chitra Kamal and Swapna. So no more, no words. Okay, fine. So as we always, yeah,
హలో
హలో
yeah, that is the
కొత్త కొత్త విషయాలు చాలా తెలిసాయండి నాకైతే.
okay. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, actually, your sessions are really very helpful. I have learned a lot from your sessions.
Mhm.
From your sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really enjoy. I am very pretty regular to your
yeah,
sessions.
yeah, yeah. So I have given a lot of introductions, before the meditation starts. Also, if you go back and see many aspects we talked about, how those aspects are like how the Paurnami relates to those aspects. So that's why I always tell to people that go back and see the videos and watch those videos and see what are the topics we talked about. So that way you will have as a kind of a notes also. So if anybody is interested, you can write down like your experiences, and even it is happened in even those meditations happened in last year, so that never become old, right? The spirituality is always it stays. It stays like that. So again you watch those video and again you do meditations along with it, and it is like it is equivalent to it's a fresh one. So that is uh, s- the greatness of a spirituality, we can say. Every time you do it, then you will have a different wisdom. You gain different wisdom, you gain a different knowledge, you gain a different thought process and everything, like so today we are participating in this, and when you watch the same video tomorrow or maybe after 2 days, whatever you understand now, it is one wisdom. Okay, one knowledge, one point of knowledge and one wisdom. But the same thing, when you repeatedly you keep listening at a different time intervals, you will gain, you will keep getting different wisdoms. So you can combine all of them. So that is the beauty of this spiritual events. All right, master. So what we do is, so We just talk about a little bit about our this Pournami. What is the importance of this specific Pournami? So, this specific Pournami is important to wash off the bad karmas, it seems. Look at this. See how important it is. Okay. So, as all of you know that the Chaitra Masam is starting. You know that. That is like according to our Hindu lunar calendar. So, therefore, it is a highly auspicious this month full moon. Okay. So, that is one thing. And we also, and another thing is, it is significant because, Chit, like, what is there, uh, your heart or chit shakti, like, your thought process. This is because your thoughts are one of the important things to do the right karma, right? So we do karmas only by three ways. There is no other way. Only by three ways. So one is by words, and another one is by thoughts, and another one is by actions. That's all for only three ways. So this is all important, like, chit shakti. We say chit shakti. So this shakti should be balanced every time. So we also say that, like, okay, whatever you do, Chitragupta is observing and watching. If you do a bad karma, it will be written in his book. If it is a good karma, and also written in the book. It is commonly people say this, right? So in your heart only, the Chitragupta will be there. It is a power. It is a energy, basically. So everything will be whatever you do through your using your words, or whatever you make a thoughts over some issues or over some people, anything, assumptions or assumptions or judgments, anything. If it is not right judgment, it is not good for yourself. If it is so, all these things, like, for everything, where who he is sitting inside of us only. It is we have a camera within ourselves. That camera is nothing but Chitragupta. So he will keep writing everything. The moment you generate a thought, if the thought is not good either for you or for some other soul, it will be written immediately. So this is like, this Pournami is important to cleanse bad karmas, it seems. And also, people worship Lord Vishnu, like, any amshas of Vishnu, they do it. Okay. Similarly, people will take dips into the auspicious times in the auspicious times in the rivers and all. So this Pournami is important that way. It is to wash off the bad karmas. So that is what it is. That way it is important. And also, um, yeah. So mainly to wash off the negative karmas. Yeah. And the second thing is, spiritual practices. This is important. Every Pournami is important for spiritual practices. So as every Pournami, this Pournami also, this strong magnetic pull will be there, as all of you know that. So that enhances your spiritual practices. Suppose, since the morning, even Sadhguru also says, this any Pournami it is intoxicating to people. You do not need, so slightly, you will be in a different trance mode. Observe. Don't think that you're tired, that's why you're feeling that. Not every time you will get tired, right? So even you don't do anything, you have a kind of a trance. So that is because even I'm also in that actually since last since the morning. So that means the Pournami energies were very closely coming over you. And also every month we do this meditation, full moon meditation. Obviously, our spiritual channels are open for the divine energies. So not necessarily you have to sit down at one place and you have to do meditation, and even you do anything while you're doing your other works, like you're going somewhere or you're doing something in the home, you will have a slight intoxication. So, so the Pournami is intoxicated Pournami, any Pournami. So these people should be able to observe. If you did not observe, you should observe from now onwards. Okay. So don't put some different name. Tiredness or this or that. We did not sleep last night. That's why we are sleeping today. I mean, we feeling sleepy like that. So, fasting and offering food to the poor, the people, they do different kinds of things, like, good things. People do good things during these Pournami times. And also they take a holy baths, like, so to gain blessings from other rivers and all. So like that. So it is not only at one place, it is at every place, like in India especially, even in even you go to Kerala, and they have a different set of rituals during this Pournami. So this Pournami is very important to for anything, for a fresh start, and also for the forgiveness of the karmas. You know that what is forgiveness, right? So there are so many techniques people are saying in the videos also. So you call to whomever you have to confess, or to whomever you want to forgive. Forgiveness in this, it is not that you're excusing. Excusing the people is, it is in the outside world. Okay. That is like, in the physical world. Excuse me, or else like, excuse. Okay, I excuse you. Apologize me. Apologize you. I apologize to you. These things, like, it is just, forget and move on. Okay, whatever happened, this happened, I excuse you. We just forget about it. Let's move on. But that is not a spiritual process. It is just like, get along with each other and just going with the stream as usual, without any rough patch, developing a rough patch between people or communities. But this is a spiritual process, forgiveness. This forgiveness is different from excusing the people and their actions. So both are two different. They have no match. So forgiveness in the sense, like, it is like, you're cutting the, it is like this. You are free of those, whatever, the agony or the sadness or the pain between both of you. So you want to be free of it. If you want to be free of it in this sense, it is very sincerely, this forgiveness should come from inside. So, like, you should be free of that pain. So for this, you need a different energy frequency. So that happens only when you do meditation regularly. So forgiveness is a separate energy frequency. So at that frequency, energy frequency, this forgiveness can happen. People will be free of those pain, free of those confusions, free of those people's manipulations. Once they are free of that, okay, that means they are completely cutting off their connection cords with them. What connection cords? It is happen at the energy level, consciousness level. So once that happened, it is possible, even you see that a person at the outside world, you will not emote that it to that extent. You will not have emotions because you're cutting off those consciousnesses with that person. So it is a spiritual process. So once that signal has completely gone from inside, then outside there it won't be much action or any reaction too. So that is how we need to understand. So because we are getting signals from inside to outside, these emotions are rolling over. If if that is free of, if you are free of that means if you're free of your own self, then no reactions, no actions too. So this kind of process also is very easy to do during the Pournami days. Why? Because as I said before, it will be done at a highest at a higher energy levels and not at the low energy levels. This process cannot happen at the low energy levels. So Pournami will give you a lot of energies. It brings a lot of energies because the moon will come very close to the earth. So you will have highest you gain very high energies, moon energies over you. So once that happens, what happens is your energy will be shifted. Energy shifts happen in everybody. If people are healthy, it would be good. They'll become much healthier, and also they, since a lot of higher energies are there, they can do many activities too, good activities. Suppose if they are not healthy, like some kind of um, 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 some kind of unhealthy is there, it is also a possibility it will increase because the energies will be pulled up because you have a water in your body. Because wherever the waters are there, the moon energies will attract and pull those waters up. So that is what exactly happens in our body too. Body, mind, and soul, because we have water in our body, 70% above. So that is why this is very good. The one thing is you will become healthy and you will at a higher energy levels, you can do many spiritual practices. For example, the wash of the bad karmas and forgiveness, practicing forgiveness, and also begin the new spiritual rituals, or begin spiritual for example 41 days, or for example writing a good wishes. All these things can, anything begin, new beginnings can happen during this eponymous days. If something is there, if your people are, little bit, any sickness a higher level, that means they will understand what is happening within them. If everything is subsided, you don't know anything. So these energies will bring the things out of your body, out of your mind, out of your soul. Visions will will increase, and your meditation experiences will increase. Coincidence will happen, more coincidences will happen. So because of that, you will understand much more about yourself. Oh, this is there still. Oh, there is, oh, suddenly, something happened in 5 years ago or 10 years ago. You got into, you trapped into some emotional trapping, or you trapped into some fear. So after all these years, you must have forget about that fear. But doesn't mean that fear has gone completely out of your body, mind, and soul. So this Pournami will pick that up if there is anything like that. So then again you will start feeling the same way with no reason. That means you will understand that fear is still there in you. So then you can work on that fear to get rid of that fear. See how good it is? How do you do that? So by giving the positive thought to it. So there is some negative thought, it bothered you long ago. So after that, you did not think in that direction, you forgot. You think that is gone, but doesn't go. Subconsciously, it very conveniently, it fits somewhere at a subconscious brain, at subconscious mind. So this Pournami will pick it up. If it is still there, any minute traces, then you can start working on it. Then when you do meditations and other spiritual practices, you will get the mental clarity over that particular issue. So then, you will understand, okay, what to do, what not to do. So this is all like, simple, very simple to study about ourselves. These studies can happen during the Pournami days. So many people, they're so busy in social arrangements. Suppose if they're feeling alone, they immediately, what they do is, they will call people, or they plan something to go out, or they do something else, they arrange, outside arrangements. Oh, because we are feeling alone, we need all this. But once that is done, but your lonely feeling or alone feeling continues. Then again you call somebody else or arrange some party. You go to some other party. But you don't know the root cause of that loneliness or aloneness. You're thinking that these social arrangements will help you. No. You lose time, sleep, because you need to entertain people, and also money. But still this is continuous. How do you know the root cause of this loneliness or aloneness? So this is coming from inside of you. Coming from inside in the sense it is from the soul. You need some kind of spiritual food you need to provide for the soul. It is a signal giving to you, this is what my feeling is. Do something for it, but not making all these social arrangements. It doesn't care. Your soul or spirit doesn't care whatever you do outside. It cares what you provide to it. We have two planes, like, if you simply understand it, astral plane and spiritual plane. In the astral plane, what all you have? The physical body, mental body, simply I'm telling, and also the emotional body. This is all comes under astral plane. The spiritual plane, above, spiritual, nirvanic, all this. And it is, if you have a connection with your Paramatma, that connection also resides at that level, but not this astral level. Astral level, it is bringing this data, that data from outside, inside, and all this, through our emotions, our thoughts, and our physical actions. This is all astral soul. So, either astral soul might be feeling alone, or your spiritual soul is something to do, telling you to do something. So this is how we need to understand, and this is the best time, because you will run with the higher energies during the Pournami timings, and it is best time to study about yourself. So that is how we should be able to utilize this Pournami days. Okay. All right. So she's not come yet. Okay. So that is how we need to understand. Today we are going to have a speaker, Lavanya ma'am actually. She is going to talk about very good topic. Okay. Related to that, we can talk many things. Okay. Until she comes, we can do meditations now. If you have any questions, please ask me now. If no questions, please sit down.
అంటే మనకి ఒక్కటే ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటది కదా అంటే 2, 3 కూడా ఉంటాయి కదా ఎట్లా క్లీన్స్ చేసుకోవడము
ఒక్కటే ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది, 2, 3 ఉంటుంది. ఎలా వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్? కుడ్ యూ ప్లీజ్ ఆస్క్
ఆహా,
ద
ఇంత
క్వశ్చన్ అగైన్?
సారీ ఇంతకు ముందు మీరు ఇప్పుడు అదే పౌర్ణమి అప్పుడు మన లోపట ఉంటది కదా ఫియర్ పోయింది అనుకుంటాం కానీ పోదది అనేసి అన్నారు కదా
అవును. దాని మీద
ఆ,
వర్కౌట్ చేయాలి మనం.
అదే అంటే అట్లా ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకటి వర్కౌట్ చేయాలా అండి
ఎనీథింగ్ అండి. మీకు ఎట్ a time, if you are getting any regarding, for example, a fear about money, you lost money some for example, few 5 years ago, by some or other way, by your own ignorance. Somebody got your money away, like, somebody stole your money, whatever the way it is, either from your purse or from your or from the technology, using the technology or cryptocurrency or something. There are so many ways, like, to lose money. It's very, very easy. Even credit card people are on the credit card. If somebody find your credit card, they may also use your credit card, like that. So losing money is very easy nowadays, either by technology, either by just, conventional way, stealing your stole the money from your purse and all. So that bothered you very much to you. That is 5 years ago. So after that, like, you are fine. Like, you gained that money, and you're fine with it. Again, you gain that money. You earned that money. So, but that time you felt so bad, right? You felt so bad. You felt like, array, unnecessarily, the guilt. Unnecessarily, I have done this. I would have thought a little bit. Guilt also low quality energy. So, by doing our own actions, what happens is we connect to the low quality energies. So not necessarily some negative energy comes to you. By our own actions also, we ourselves connect to the low quality energies. So that time when we feel like, ignorance. Because of my ignorance, I could not understand. I wouldn't have done like this. That thought takes you into another low quality energy, which is guilt. Ignorance, that is like, telling ourselves, because I don't know this, because I need money, I have done this. Sometimes our necessities, needs also push us to do some mistakes, some ignorance. Mistakes in this sense is a big word, probably some ignorant actions. So because of that, we will get into a guilt. So that will push into another low quality energy, guilt. See, one, two, three. Already three kinds of low quality energies we are suffering from. That was happened 5 years ago, right? So after that, you earned money. So whatever the money lost, for example, $5,000 or $10,000, you earned that money by your savings or by working hard and everything, and you're fine. Your bank balance is fine, but money you gained. But what about those three low quality energies that you connected to, that you did not get rid of? It is still sitting in your subconscious level, still sitting in your energy body, somewhere like a block. So during this Pournami time, so those kind of, even any minute traces of those blocks are there, such blocks are there, they will come out of it, come out. Like, the Pournami again will remind you, because when your energies are shifted to higher level, the lower energies will not stay with you. So while they are releasing from you, then what happens is, again it will remind you. So during that time, what to do? So during that time, what to do? Again, you should not invite those low quality energies, or you should not, continue that panicky, or continue that pain. Yes, in that time this happened, that happened. I lost money again. Really, I felt guilt even today also. I'm not able to forget about it. you know you should not continue that guilt feeling or ignorant feeling, or whatever the pain you underwent, and continue that. So you should understand, awareness is important. You should understand that after 5 years, 10 years, that agony, you could remind me, this is because of a Pournami. During the Pournami days, this is what happens. So now what you need to do? Now you have to change that low quality energies. Now you put a positive, that okay, I got the wisdom out of it, and I also earned money, maybe more. That time I lost $5,000, but now I have $10,000. Okay. So these low quality energies helped me to gave me the wisdom. Okay. I should not do those things. So now in the technology, when you open a Facebook, when you open an Instagram, and side may this that will come. Oh, you won the lottery, you this, you that. So we should not fall for that. So sometimes our necessity for money, lack of money may push you towards that direction. Okay, maybe if I play this game, I may get more money. Maybe if I go to casino, if I use this money, maybe I will get, there are many people, if they for $50, they're getting $100. If they put $100, they're gaining $200. So that way double the amount, and maybe I also get it. Let me go in that direction. So, like that, people sometimes, happens. Necessities push them like that. It's not that people are bad or whatever. So that is where the problem is at a wisdom level, right? So now that was compensated again, but that energy is still there in the brain. This Pournami will pick it up. Now you do something with it. Either now you say just simply, you can thank you, the time you helped me to gain that wisdom that I'm not supposed to do that. Just say thanks and send it out, but don't continue the same pain again. And you put a positive thought over it. You put a positive thought over it, 80% or 90% positive thought. Now I have more money, more than $5,000. I can do this, I can do that, I can go to, I can do some amount for the spiritual thing, connect to that some spiritual event, so that you will not lose the money. If you put your greediness, not you, it's not that you, I'm not telling about you, it is for everybody, including myself. Okay. If you put like, the low quality energy, some greediness or something like, lobha, something like that, then what happens is there is every possibility you lose that money. So little amount connected to the spiritual thing, so that money stays. And because your wisdom continues, you do not go to the lower level by thoughts. So that is how, we have to, just like, when you don't know how to cook, what do? You will put this, that, this, and everything in front of you. Just remember your beginning days for cooking. I was doing like that. I'm putting one computer printout, how to make this. Whatever I have in there, everything is like, because, in the beginning, it's a confusion. So putting everything was so carefully and making everything. So this is also exactly, how we cook in the beginning days. So, but spiritual things, every time it is a beginning only, frankly speaking. Even for big gurus also, they have to do everything like a student only. So this studentship never ended in the spirituality. So a lot of things will be there to understand and to get aware of it. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, thank you so much, madam.
Yeah, sure. All right, masters, let's sit down comfortably wherever you are. Cross your legs, clasp your fingers, and connect inside of you, masters. Your eyesight, even you close your eyes, even your eyes are closed, but your sight should be towards up. We always should connect to upwards, higher energies, not downwards or not low quality energies. Okay. If you close your eyes, you should not see any shapes or anybody faces, or any issues or situations that you are in, or anything. Just it should be blank. and observe your breath. When you are observing your breath, you just observe how you're inhaling and how you're exhaling, and you should be able to listen your breath. When you are inhaling, you can listen your breath as you're inhaling. When you are exhaling also, you can hear with your own ears. The breathing noise. Okay? So you are able to do that means you are connected internally. That is the way of connecting internal. So once you are able to do that, automatically it takes your focus to your heart. Why? You know that. Biology. When you are taking oxygen inside of you, how you take? Through nose. Then it goes to lungs and heart, right? Automatically you will get connected to your own body, inside of the body, to your heart. Heart is what? The consciousness. The consciousness of your heart is nothing but the love and the light present in your heart. So there is a chemistry happens when you are doing the meditation. So just simply sitting, closing your eyes and observing your breath as a, that part is, it is a something separate part, separate process from your body. No. You have to follow all these things. Then only you will get connected internally. Many people say that, we sat down for a very long time, but our thoughts are keep coming because they don't do all this stuff. They simply sit and they keep thinking somewhere. So let's use of this full moon meditation proper way. Connect yourself, masters, inside. You are providing the spiritual food to your soul masters through your breath. Connect to your soul and spirit and see the reality of your soul masters. How peaceful it is. You don't see anything that you experience outside, right? It is so peaceful. Your breath is so peaceful. You'll observe the first time that your breath is so peaceful. And you see the unconditional love, the connection between your emotions, mental activities, physical body, mind, and soul. This connection is nothing but it's a continuous connection. If you have the love and the light in your heart, automatically it will pulls you in. So lighten the light and develop love in your heart, masters, by gaining the energies from cosmos, divine energies. We are accessing the light energies, masters, the bright light energies, like a huge waterfall. Imagine, like a huge waterfall, huge light energies, bright light energies flowing over you. Imagine, everybody imagine yourself. Me too. And in that bright light energies, you see the golden rays, which are healing energies, masters. And keep your eyesight upwards. Your eyelids are getting heavy. It's intoxication of your Pournam energies, masters. Be intoxicated. And also the life force energies, masters. These energies are freely flowing in your aura. Imagine. Imagine your aura is kilometers away. Imagine you have the auras kilometers away. Huge auras, every one of you. And these energies are freely flowing in your aura, eventually entering into every body, every soul, into every cell, into the space between the cells, inside the cell, into the nucleus, the DNA code, freely flowing, collecting the negative energies, toxic energies, incomplete energies, no longer serve energies, either in the form of a thought, either in the form of somebody's thoughts, or dangerous thoughts, or anything that hit at your aura. So all toxic and negative energies were collected and thrown out of your entire system. The divine energies destroyed the negative aspects of those energies. And such purified energies are gone into the nature. Now freely the positive divine energies which are included, all the divine Guru Shakti, divine angelic Shakti, divine souls Shakti, masters. Think that you are sitting in a huge energy globe. And these Pournami energies were surrounded that globe, masters. We are all sitting inside the globe, surrounded by the Pournami energies. Via these energies, we connected to the Paramatma, which is much more brighter, our brightest energies. Be with your soul, masters. Be with your breath. Be with your heart.
Tennessee. Um, yeah, I'm doing meditation since last kind of 6 years, and um, so it's a great journey. I'm so happy to be a meditator. I'm very happy to be part of Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation. Very happy to be part of PSSM, and um, as every seeker or every meditator evolves in their life, I'm also evolving every day, every moment, and learning from my situations. So, as a overall, life is very beautiful for me, and I'm very grateful for that. Yes, this is my introduction, and today's topic is purpose of life. So, whoever knows their purpose of life, they becomes a happy person, because whoever knows their duty, they are like there is no confusion. Like if I know my duty, what I'm supposed to do in this place, um, I'll be in I'll be doing that, and I'll be receiving my results or something, right? So if I don't do anything, then only situations will arise in order to make me align to my purpose wherever we go. Like for example, we walk to the refrigerator, and if we forget what we are here for, then there is no use. There is like a wastage of time, energy, and everything. We have to redo it, right? We have to we go to the refrigerator, we forget what we are here for, and then we go back, and then we again come, and we need to redo it. Then similarly, when we go to a new town, new place, we go with a purpose, right? So to meet someone, to do something, or to get something from there, right? So every activity there is a purpose in the human life. We know that, and we try to fulfill with our purpose. But we are not this body. We are not this body. We are the soul. If we are the soul, we have a purpose. The soul has a purpose. We are fulfilling our physical, bodily purposes, bodily activities, and we are feeling that if it is not done, oh my god, I have so much work to do, I am so behind, right? What about we are not even the body, we are the soul, then we are not working for the soul, then we are way behind. The temporary bodily activities, if we do not do, or we neglect, or we delay, then we will get the bad negative responses, actions towards us. Then what about the very large, very energetic, very potential, very beyond human level soul is missing its purpose? That's why we take multiple lives, because who until we know the my purpose, until I fulfill my purpose, until I become that, then all I have to redo it multiple times, come on, again and again and again. It's a waste of lot of universal energy, in fact. So universe won't keep silent, won't leave us alone. What universe will do, it will try to remind us, hey, you are here for this purpose. Your duty is that. You need to do it. You need to start doing it right now. It's too late. You are 40 years old. So, universe will give a signs, a warnings, alarms in the form of some symbols. Someone will be talking, hey, in that town people were dying of cancer because there is a factory, chemicals, all those things, so they are dying of cancer. So it's a sign for us to, oh, when we are poisoned with those toxins, then there is a chance of getting cancer, right? So we what we'll do, we protect ourselves from those toxins. We make sure we don't go to this place or something, right? We get an information. The same way, there is a shooting going somewhere in the town. What we'll do? We'll protect ourselves. We stay home, right? All these signs are for us to take care of yourself. And about the dreams, we get dreams. We get dreams, but before coming into meditation or spirituality, we just ignore the dreams. We feel like there are some kind of my hidden thoughts, my hidden desires, my imagination, right? We just ignore them. But there is a lot of science behind it, there a lot of research behind it. The dreams are nothing but the soul's messages to us. Soul soul, other side of the world is trying to connect with us through our dreams in the night, because when we are sleeping we don't do anything. When we are sleeping, we are not into this physical body. My eyes, my nose is working, my heart is working for because I have to live, but my brain is not working properly because I'm not thinking. I'm not doing any actions with my hands, legs, right? Even though someone talks when I'm in a deep sleep, even though someone talks next to me, I can't hear because I'm so deep. My soul comes out of my body, so I don't even feel. There is a people who we cannot differentiate a person who is actually sleeping or they're dead, right? So that means we behave like a dead person. When we are into that, all our physical senses, all the senses, five senses, everything, we stop them, then only we get connected to the other side of the world. But then only we connect to the our soul, our higher self, I meant. So when we in connection with the higher self gives information, messages. You are here for this purpose. Right now you need to do this. Right now you need to meet this person. You need to learn from this master. You need to read this book. You need to go to that movie. You may be falling down in your spiritual path. So the higher self tries to show us some indications. So dreams are very important. And luckily, we are in this time of world. Technology, science has developed, and everything is at our fingertips. So we can simply type in our dream, explain in the Google, ChatGPT, AI, and ask for a spiritual meaning. Then it will give you a list of analysis from different Buddhism, Hinduism, from Bible. So it gets connected to us. Like whatever we are going in our life, it is the direct message. Anyhow, however, the brain uh, codes, like for example, our higher self tells me to um reduce your desires. Then how does it shows to me? My brain puts into some objects, uses some objects. For example, I may be shopping too much, or I may be eating too much. In the dream I may be eating too much. I'm so maybe it's called lust. So if I'm so much into that, then I realize, oh my God, what I'm doing, right? I realize we need to the brain codes puts that information into a code language. We need to decode it, and the science has developed. So much research has been going on the dreams. There are so many books are published on the dreams. So AI takes all that information and gives us spiritual meaning of when we explain the dream. So that how we can understand what our higher self is trying to communicate. Next. And also, if the dreams are the first sign of communication from our higher self, and what else are there, like if something is coincidences, some coincidences happen around us, that's also a sign that I am connected with my higher self, or the universe, or the angels that trying to communicate with me, or trying to tell me something, trying to put me in my alignment with my higher purpose. That there are dreams, there are coincidences, there are some warnings, there is messages from masters, messages from in the books. All of a sudden we may be watching a movie or watching an interview, and there is a reel going on what we are watching, and we feel like, oh my god, they are talking to me, they are telling about me exactly, it's all about me. That's a coincidence, that's a sign that universe is communicating with you physically, in the language which we understand. So that is a, when we feel like, oh, it is something connecting with me, then it is a message for me, direct message to me. I need to understand, I need to implement it. If I get a information today, so that information is for my today's growth, today's spiritual purpose. I should not neglect it, I should not ignore it, I should implement it however much I can. I need to put a step, one step ahead. Then universe attracts more, law of attraction. When I want to do something, universe will come and give me more opportunities. And there are diseases. Diseases are the ultimate last sign from the in the form of communication. So if I have shoulder pain, what does it mean? The shoulders are like the roots of the hand. Hands are always about giving and taking. So if I don't, if there is a not a balance between my giving or taking, so I'll get my either hands are not working, or my shoulder is frozen or something, because I'm not using that organ properly, right? So whatever the organ we get, there is a purpose. I have legs, I have knees, joints. So with legs, what we do, we walk, we step, we go forward, we make a step, right? We learn, we visit. So all those are there, whatever the organ I am having problem with, we need to understand what is the spiritual reasoning, spiritual meaning of that. So many people, they start with migraine or anything, any chronic diseases, they start with this simple, temporary, easy issues. For example, a person with a chronic migraine, they may start with a mild headache. We don't know because the society hasn't taught us before, so that's why we don't see everything, any situation in a spiritual aspect. We may be thinking, okay, I just had a headache because I didn't sleep well yesterday, or I get the dehydration. So I may, let me take a cup of coffee, or let me take aspirin or something. And we are actually ignoring the root cause. Why it has to be like this? It doesn't need to be like this, right? So when we understand every spiritual reasoning, when we get connected with the spirituality, then we understand what I need to do. When we ignore all the simple, mild, temporary issues, when we ignore all of them, then it becomes into a chronic. Even when we ignore that and just simply taking medicine and just maintaining the body, then the soul plans for leaving this body, because we are not into this purpose. We are just wasting this lifetime. Then soul decides, okay, it's not working anymore. Let me start all over again. Let me leave this physical body and get back, get a new, fresh life. That's why people, so many people are bedridden, so many of fatal issues or severe health conditions, and also relationship problems. So many people, we are living under a roof but we are not friends any longer. Wife and husband, parents and children, so many issues, because we are not behaving like a soul. We became so selfish because we don't know the purpose. I'm not going to take all this, my properties, my money, my fame, everything, along with me. When I die, they are here. I cannot take anything. So why I have to struggle for so much of name and fame? Why I have to struggle for money? Why I have to struggle for uh, inheritance, giving to my children, right? So all the issues, all the issues what we are seeing in this physical life, all because of ignorance. Ignorance of our spirit, ignorance of our spirituality, ignorance of what who really we are. How do we know what we are, how who we are, where we came from, why we are here in this lifetime, why I am in this physical body, why I am a girl, why I am in America, why I am into these features, why I am into my qualities, why I am having money, why I am not having money, why I am strong, why I am fearful. Every little thing has a great meaning, purpose. So if I'm fearful, my purpose is to work on my fears. My purpose is not to become rich, because I'm not going to take that money along with me when I leave my body, because I'm not this body. I am the soul. I am, that we need to clearly understand. I am not this body. When I am connected with this bodily physical relations, then only I suffer. Then only I feel like I need to become rich. I need to go to this country. I need to do that, this. I need to give my children. I need to show to the world, right? But I'm not that. just um just with if I pinch my nose or if I something hits me, I leave my body instantly. That's temporary. Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, like, you are eternal. You are not this body. The soul is eternal. Soul cannot be destroyed, right? So I am the great eternal being. So when I am that, when I'm connected to that, when I behave like a soul, there will be no. When we behave like a soul, when we are connected with that soul energy, then only we are happy. When we then become completely 100% happy, real happiness. When we are connected with this physical body, physical mind, intellect, everything, ego develops. The reason ego is the reason, because ego develops because of ignorance. If I feel like I am Lavanya, if someone talks to me in a bad way or something, my ego hurts. When my ego hurts, my life, my situations, relationship problems, all those things start. And when I am pure, like a soul, there is no ego. I'm always eternal happy. Whether something happens to me or not, I'm happy. It doesn't matters to me because it's just a temporary thing. Because if I'm going on a train, I'm traveling and I know the travel will be just 10 minutes, then if something happens in the train around me, I just ignore because it's just a 10 minutes drive. I don't care about it. I don't, if someone talks to me or something, I know that this person, I'm not going to meet this person anytime, entire life. Why would I worry about this? Just ignore and leave, right? So, similarly, when I know that I'm a soul and this life is just a temporary one, then I ignore things. I do my responsibilities the way we ride a train, we sit, we reserve, right? We take care of our belongings, we be respectful to others, we behave, right? We do all those responsibilities, but we do not get connected. It should not get connected to our heart, our ego, our mind. Whatever happens around the world, we are just always in disconnection. Then only detachment, it's not attach I'm sorry, those are the wrong words, connection or it is attachment and detachment. We do our responsibilities like a parent, a child, a student, a teacher. We do all those things, but we detach from the results. So many people, even after doing so many years of meditation, people may be thinking, people do suffer because their children are not successful. Their children are not getting married. They are 630 plus or something. They complain about it. Every soul has their own purpose. If I'm getting some issue in my life, that is the sign, that is exactly, that is my purpose. If children are bothering me, that means I'm too much attached to them. I'm too much into their karmas. I'm too being too much involved into their activities, even though they become adults. I'm not giving their freedom. I'm like as I said, like too much of involvement. I want whatever I believe it is correct, and I want them, my children, to follow. They are their own individuals. They have their own opinions. They have to experience it by themselves. They have to learn from their own experiences. If I do not give the freedom to them, I'm not getting the freedom. Whatever we give, we receive that back. So, if at all, we may be always complaining that my husband is that, my wife is behaving like this, my parents are so strict or something. We complain about our family members, immediate family members. Do someone on the road will come and judge us or complain about us or scold us or force us, right? No one from just someone passing by on the road, they don't come and force us on anything. Only our family members try to teach us. And a spouse take the responsibility for 50 to 70 years of responsibility and try to teach us. They live along with us and teach us. They are the ones who is taking that all the pain. So we cannot complain. Right? They are trying to teach us. I have a person um, whom I talk to regularly. She said like her husband, she has a sleep issue. She cannot sleep, or she keeps on worrying about am I going to sleep tonight or not. She's so anxiety or something. And she's meditating and she's doing a course and everything, but she's not coming out of those issues. And she's so much depressed, like feeling like, oh my, I'm what going to happen if I'm not sleeping well? I may die or something. Take care of the children. She's talking to her husband like that, and her husband is so frustrated. He said like, for 2 months don't come to me, just take care of yourself. Whatever you want to do, take care of your sleep issues, all those things. You don't need to come to me. And she was like, oh my god, my husband is so angry and he doesn't want me to come to him. I said, this is the sign from the universe, that universe is telling you directly from his mouth, saying, take care of yourself. You don't have to take care of the responsibility of your husband. He's giving you time and privacy and freedom, whatever you want to do, because she doesn't want to take medicine. So whatever you want to do, whatever you believe, the course or whatever, so do it. Be dedicative, and do not worry about me. That's what he meant. So it's a sign for me. So we always, like with ignorance, we always think differently, think negatively. That we need to understand, that we need to change, because everything happens for a good divine reasoning. Everything is a divine plan. We need to understand what is the actual root, where it is coming from. And if I have fear about a snake, then entire my life I'll get situations of images, videos, and real time experiences of snakes. Universe is trying to tell me, come out of those fears. It's keep on giving me opportunities. But we feel like, oh, wherever I go, these snakes bother me. Right? Always they are all behind me. No, it's an opportunity for us to learn, for us to come out of those fears, because we are pure and we are here in this lifetime to come out of those fears. And we should not ignore, we should not keep living, keep taking births with for to get rid of fear multiple times, because so many universal energies are involved in taking one birth on planet. So many natural energies, because we are made up of, the physical body is made up of so many minerals, right, and elements. So many energies and conscious has to come together and make this body and create this life. So we should not waste it. And we should not complain. That's why Patriji says, do not complain, do not comment. If I am complaining, if I am commenting, then immediately I need to understand, okay, something is wrong with me, something is wrong in my thoughts, my understanding, my perspective. Because everything, Patriji says, everybody, everyone, everything is happening perfectly. However they are, whatever they are perfect in their lifetime, in their situations. I am the one who needs to change my perspective. When we realize that, when first we need to detach from our thoughts. It's a first step. For example, s- this person is very cruel to me. That is one level of understanding, that this person is cruel to me. But the next level is, Lavanya is thinking that person is cruel. when I'm attached to my emotions, that person is cruel to me. But when I'm detached to my Lavanya's physical emotions, Lavanya's physical body, then my soul thinks, okay, Lavanya behaving that this thinking, believing, or perceiving that this person is cruel to her. Then it no longer hurts me, right? And I will be working on it. How I need to come out of those thoughts. When in the second stage only, will understand, okay, there is something wrong in the perspective of Lavanya. So, what she needs to do? Let me give her some opportunities. Let me show her that the positive side of this person. But whatever the belief system we have, whatever the perspective we have, we keep on thinking that person is bad. We keep on believing, even though that person has changed a lot, but we don't change our perspective. And like attracts like. According to law of attraction, whatever I believe, that's what going to happen to me. I'll give an example to explain this concept. If there is a person next door, if our neighbor is very jealous of us, or she's our enemy, for example, she's our enemy. So I feel like I whenever I see her, whenever I think about her, I see her as an enemy. Okay, the enemy is very cruel, very not giving person, and not adjusting, right? So many issues with her, like very horrible to live along with her next door. That is my perspective, and I believe in that, and that's what happened to me every time I see there may be some issue along with her. Okay, this is how I am living. But is that woman a bad mother? Is that woman a bad daughter, bad wife, or bad employee? No need, right? She may be bad to me only. She may not be bad to her children. Her children may be loving her. They may be giving her gifts, writing in a paper, you are the most amazing mom. You are the very, I'm very grateful to have you have as my mother. I am the one seeing that woman as a bad person. So if I change my perspective, things may differ. I'm the one who needs to change. So purpose of life is to understand what are the issues I have. We can list it down. We can list down all the issues all the complaints we have, and take one complaint and work on that. Like, what's going on here? Why it is that way? And there is a thumb rule. I am the one who needs to change, not the other person. If I'm keep on saying that, okay, what if that person is still, I'm doing meditation, I became a vegetarian, I'm so learning so many things, I'm implementing, but still that person is still behaving bad, that person is not changing. No, you're still thinking about that person, you're still complaining. If there is an issue still remaining, that means I still need to become pure more. I need to work more, change more. It's never about other person. So if at all we work on this one little thing, one person, one little issue, and change towards us, change towards purity, then all the issues behind them in the below the list, they will be automatically solved. because those are all because impure in our thoughts. When we become pure, they will change. Enemies become friends. Issues will be solved because we create our own reality. So if I create my own reality, I have a freedom to how I want to create it. I can create it in a negative way, I can create it in a positive way. Universe do not judge. What I have freedom to do, create whatever I want, whatever I believe. It's in my hands what to do. When I become a knowledgeable person, when I become a wise person, then I understand what to create and what not to create, and how to create, how to change. Earlier, I when I came into meditation, I was a very fearful person to start with. All my fears are about convincing my husband, or talking to my husband, or spending time with my husband. I used to joke about it, like I married to my enemy. Simple, one single sentence I can say, like I have married to my enemy. But after understanding the purpose, after changing, transforming, it's not just a change, it's a transformation. So when I have transformed myself, can you guess who I am married to now? Can anyone unmute and say? I was married to my enemy, but I have transformed, and
God,
now,
Soulmate?
God.
okay, these are the common answers.
He is
Wherever
your
I go, these are the
guru.
most
He is
common
your
answers.
guru.
And there is more to that. People say like my guru, my friend, my soulmate, but I say more and more. Can I, any guesses, or shall I answer?
Yeah.
I am married to myself, because that's why, right? Like that's why it in Sanatana Dharma says like both are same, one physical body, one soul, right? That's how I'm perceiving it right now. I don't need to talk. I don't need to ask. I don't need to express myself, my feelings or anything. It is connected. There is no need for fear. I was for 25 years or something, I was very fearful. I feel like I don't deserve this. But it's other way. But like we been to an India trip recently, and my husband he cannot tolerate heat. Okay, so in India when it is hot, he always books for AC trains and AC buses, cars and AC rooms and everything, and it's kind of a luxurious trip. I told him that because you don't um, cannot adjust or something, because you need these comforts, so I'm also enjoying those. You are booking these things and I'm also enjoying that. I said that. But he said, I'm actually feeling guilty that I couldn't give you the best. And that is his explanation. I am just able to afford only this, but I am not giving you the best I can. I am feeling guilty about it. That's what he said. So, whatever I think, that may not be the truth. The other person's perspective is different completely. I tell this my experience multiple times, like even being in America, even having a comfortable life here, I used to wear torn, faded clothes for so many years. You know why? We get clothes even when we go to milk. We get buy we go to Costco when we go to buy something, vegetables or something. We can buy clothes there, right? And I have a credit card. I can drive. I do shopping, but I don't buy for myself. I used to wear torn clothes and faded clothes, and because I used to think that my husband doesn't buy clothes for me. He buys clothes to my daughter, my son, and he buys for himself and not for me. I used to cry, shout, used to cry. You're buying to her, you're not buying to me. My husband was stunned. You're being jealous about me buying to our daughter? Did I stop you not to buy clothes for yourself? He used to say that, but I believe no. He didn't. He never said that. But I believed that he's not giving me. He doesn't take care of me. Okay, so many years it was like
How
that.
this is resolved? How this
What?
is how this is resolved?
Yes,
Yeah.
coming to that. So for so many years I was like that, and whatever clothes I have, those are all given by my mother or my mother-in-law, not my husband. Okay, so this was this case, and after coming into meditation and changes, like when we meditate, so many things change in our brain, all the karmas, past karmas resolve and things. I slowly started some courage to talk to him. Okay, so we went to shopping, and you know what, literally I put a pair of shoes and a pair of garments in my cart, and I was practicing. My husband, whenever we go to Costco, my husband escapes because he visits, he explores and everything. He comes to the checkout. So I was all alone. I put it and entire my shopping. I was practicing what to say, how to convince him, or how to make myself I need this. You have to buy this, how I have to convince him. I was practicing so many things, and when I came to see him at the checkout, I said like, I need this, and he said, "Okay, why are you telling me?" Like I was literally opened my mouth wide in the checkout line, said like, "Is this simple? Is it really this? Is this person like this?" That is literally a mind blowing moment for me. I was completely ignorant. I was completely blind of how I am seeing that person. From that point onwards, whenever you come right now, I in my closet there will be new shoes and new pairs of clothes. Indian clothes, American clothes, or whatever. Every time I have clothes and with tags. All that because my belief system. I have credit card. No one is going to ask me. I buy clothes to my daughter, but I am not getting for myself, and I'm putting all that wrong impression on my husband. It's a kind of, I have transformed layers by layers, like a lotus, right? Sahasrara lotus, like every petal is opening. My ignorance, my I'm becoming pure until I'm so proud. I can strongly say that now, if I feel anything wrong in any situation, immediately I get go inwards, not complaining about others. Even though if I immediately complain, when I immediately it reminds me, no, 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 that's not the way you think. Go inwards, check where did you do the mistake. Did you do the mistake yesterday or something? I want to share one more experience. I think it's helpful on you're getting my points, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So this is an example, an experience. So according to spiritual tablets, if there is a relationship issues, it is shown by the universe in the form of accidents, in the form of experiences in the transport vehicles. Okay, so if I have a responsibility with my immediate family, it is shown in the car experience, our own personal car, right? In our car, only our immediate family members or our near and dear travel along with me, right? There are no outside passengers. We don't allow the passengers to sit. So I got a car accident. It's a mild thing. It's a just when I was trying to reverse and it hit someone else, and it cost about $1,100 or something. Okay, we have to pay to this person, and it happened a few days ago, and I will keep on thinking where I did the mistake, why I have to pay this much of amount. It's about the near and dear, so I've been doing something about my near and dear, and I keep thinking, and all of a sudden, my husband, all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, so my husband has to pay the bill. So he talked to that person and reduced some amount, and then he paid. He paid, and immediately he opened some mails. We opened a mail, and there was a check. And while he was opening the check, I was because when we pay from our purse, it is hurting, right? Unnecessary waste of money. So I keep on that. Why? I need to know why I have done something this wrong. Then immediately I got the answer. I'm not taking care of my family the way I have to. I'm so much into this spiritual ego that I am the correct person, I'm doing correctly, and you are not doing meditation, you are doing wrong things. I was so egoistic that time. And that's what shown in my accident. I need to pay the money. When I realized, oh my God, this is the reason, okay, let me change myself. I need to be very compassionate, and I need to work towards my family first. Family comes first, and then the spiritual services. So let me give attention and do whatever I need to do as a wife, as a mother, and as a friend, as a neighbor, and then take care of the rest of the things. I will do from now onwards. I was thinking, the thoughts were that way. And my husband was opening the mail, and there was a check for $900 of plus. You know where it came from? Unbelievable. I don't know it is a common thing in USA or not. You know where it came from? It came from a company where we sold our house uh, about 3 years ago. The, the letter says you sold the house less than the market price. So here is the balance. You got my point? Is it confusing?
For me, yes, Andy, confusing.
Okay, so we sold our house to a company 3 years ago, and the check came today. I mean, the when the experience was happening, and check saying that you sold your house 3 years ago to the price was less than market price. What we gave to you was less than market price. Now this is the amount, the balance amount we are giving you right now. They have sent that amount for 900 plus. Is it still confusing?
This happened because you realized in
Yes.
your car accident?
Yes, I realized my mistake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So we paid 1100. Immediately we opened a check for 900 plus.
You said you paid 1100, right? To whom
Yes,
you guys paid? Like to the person whom you.
I paid to the person who I hit my car for their car repair check. We
Oh,
need to pay
okay.
their, yeah.
Mm, okay. Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying, this type of experience I have received so many times. Like when I do something, instantly I have to experience my bad karma, and when I'm experiencing that bad karma, then I realize, okay, something is going wrong in my deed. Let me change.
Hello?
Nice, Andy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thanks for
So
sharing. Nice.
yes, yes.
Mm.
So that directly it is connected. When we are meditating and we are trying to become pure, all these experiences like instant karma. I'm so that's why like, I feel like so happy and grateful that I don't need to experience all those bad karmas in my next life or something. It is instant. It's telling me that you are doing something wrong right now. Change. And everything is possible. We need to believe in that if something is happening for 1,000 years or something, even though it is happening for generations, no, that's not is supposed to happen right now. We can change.
So I have one question. So
Mm-hmm.
before this incident, you said like, you asked, so who is my husband then? So we all said, one person is guru, one person is friend, soulmate and all. So you said none of that. He's nobody except me. It's me
Yes.
only.
Yeah.
So then you have realized it. That means, how much you are in the temperament. So that much he also there. So both are uh, going in the same way.
Yes.
But he may have his own reason, you may have his own reasons. So how do you make it to, finally how you guys come into at one place and
Yeah.
meet one place?
Sure. So he's not a regular meditator. He does meditate, and um, it's about the energy. It's the frequency,
Hmm.
telepathy. So wherever, however I think, it connects to him. So in when I started my meditation
Even
journey,
you do not give any affirmation or whatever, your energies are connecting with his energies.
yes,
Okay.
it was like when I started meditating, he was getting dreams from
Hmm.
other worlds.
Hmm.
He said that you are the one who is meditating and I am getting the dreams. Like that is nothing related to this world. Those things are amazing. The houses, the place, everything is completely different. It is not this planet. He said that. And also, that is one thing that we are telepathically so connected. And also, as if I'm talking to him from my mouth, he listens to that. It's instant. For example, I want him to switch off the light. Even though that's not the time to switch off the light or something, turn off or something, when I think, instantly he does that.
Hmm. Okay.
And after seeing so many patterns, I was trying to joke him. Did you listen that?
Hmm.
Oh, you can hear that too. Oh my God! I just thought you heard that too. And even though I know that we are telepathically so much connected, I did a mistake one time. One time I was thinking about the past and past because I said like he's my enemy, right? I was
Mm.
thinking about the past events and everything and keep on like building some uh, negative emotions, negative feelings about him. Like a law of attraction, when we feel something, more and more comes to us, right?
Mm.
So if I keep thinking about one past event, more past events come, and I my frustration has built. I built this frustration for 2 days. Okay, the
Yeah.
third day, the very first thing in the morning, he started scolding me.
Mm.
Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Just for no reason, he started scolding me. I was thinking, why is this way? Because he became so, as I said, like he became so much of me, and all of a sudden, why is he becoming a different person?
Mm.
Then my thoughts, I intuition came to me that saying that you are the one who is separating him from yourself. You are the one who is judging. You are the one who is giving a bad frequency to him,
Okay.
and that's the reciprocation.
Okay. So then during that time, what happens within them? Like, some kind of chemistry happens, right?
Mm.
So with no reason, it is coming out of like, some kind of, they also don't know what
I
is the
create my own
exact,
reality.
yeah,
When I realized, okay, this is because of my thoughts, it is being like this. So instantly I changed. Instantly I said like, oh, thank you so much for showing me this experience.
okay, yeah, then,
And
yeah.
thank
Mm.
you for being in my life. Thank you for being my guru. Thank you for teaching me.
Very complicated, huh? Human relations.
Moment by moment learning.
Yeah. So we don't have freedom. Whatever you want to think, you cannot think because it affects other person. Then again, it
It-
comes back to us. Yeah.
yes. But it's a sign for us, it's a reminder for us to think positive only.
Yeah.
Behave well.
Yeah.
Send love energies only.
Yeah. So that's all it is. Yeah. Beautiful.
Same applies to neighbors and relatives, like everybody, right, Andy?
Everybody. Because we create our own reality no matter what.
Yeah.
The way I see, the way I create.
So
Yeah.
that is why it is better not to think much about people because everybody is so busy. Every soul, we say, everybody in the soul. Every soul is so busy in making their own realities. When we split that energy into something else, it comes back to us. That is the
Yes.
thing. That is
Yes.
the thing.
Yeah.
So if they want to see in America, the children, even they try to leave the parents and home in an early age, like even for soon the 10th grade done, for the undergrad, they're small actually, very tender age.
Hmm.
So parents feel bad, and though they are not interested, they are not really interested about it. They feel bad, but they encourage them because they don't listen. They go to somewhere, some other place, and they do the undergrad. Though they have all colleges and equivalent colleges there in their own place. So how do you see that?
Yeah. So first of all, not even coming into meditation, I know two cases.
Mm.
Uh, Two of them, like they are so much connected to attached to their kids, and when both kids went to college, they became crazy people. They became mad. They couldn't
Yeah,
take
they became
that.
alone. Mm.
So they became literally mad.
Mm.
Like they are not aware of their clothes.
Oh,
They become yeah, crazy people.
bad,
Like
bad.
what's it called? Um,
Like
Mental.
schizophrenia.
mental, it's a
So they
simple,
became like
yeah,
that
right?
means after the kids they went out of the home. They're not communicating with the parents at least.
They are communicating, but still the physical touch or something,
Mm-hmm.
when the second child also left, they became like that.
Okay.
So I was thinking, like, when I was seeing those two cases, I felt like this is so stupid because we are not living with our parents. We came away from our parents. Our husband came away from our parents. So our parents are living. They didn't become mental.
Mm.
It's a nature's way. Even the birds and the animals, when they grow, they become adults, they leave. They have to learn from them by themselves. So
Mm.
how can you think if you are away from your parents? How do you think that your kids should always be with you? So in both cases, when the kids understand that this is the big, all these issues because of they living away from home, they both came,
Mm.
and the parents are the mothers, both mothers are all right now.
Mm.
When they came and living close to her and lived in the house, done work from home jobs and everything, then they are okay now.
Okay.
So I realized that so in my own case, I have a very big example because I didn't have green card and my daughter became 21 years old and she has to leave the country. And she actually loves living in India rather in USA.
Mm.
So it's like whatever she asked for, and that's what happened. She wants to go back to India, and she didn't. She went, and because of the legal residency.
Mm.
So my whenever I go to India, only I can meet her.
Okay.
No
Mm.
issue for me. Yeah. Everybody has their own purpose. Everybody has their own karma. Everybody has their own learnings. It's theirs. Nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, I did suffer from that leaving her, but sending her off. But that's those after that only. That's the main reason I came into spiritual tablets.
Mm-hmm.
I was into PSSM. I learned from so many masters, but that is the reason I came into spiritual tablets, and there I understood. I became detached person now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
in the two cases you described, right now this is the temporary solution. Kids came back, they are fine, mothers are. But eventually they'll have to work through their issues with attachment, correct? Otherwise they'll have another
Yes,
problem.
of course, yes, yes. What if the son gets married and daughter-in-law will not allow mother-in-law or something? She
Mm-hmm.
has to suffer again, right? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really difficult to, sometimes, the kids, once they're out of the home, they're not willing to come back. That is one thing physically. And mentally, emotionally, also, they will not be supportive to the parents. They just come and go for Thanksgiving, this, that, and all. So, in such a scenario, also, I think people should be ready to leave the thing the way it is.
So what I see in this way, I'm going on a road. I've been traveling on that road for last 10 years, and all of a sudden I found a ditch in the middle of the road. So do I stop my journey or I try to find a way to reach other side?
Yeah.
I try all my ways, right? I don't sit and blame or complain. So that's how I see any situation in my life. Like This is what it is. First, I need to accept this is what it is. Now, how I overcome this?
Mm.
Instead of complaining, okay, why it is that, who is that, why, who, what? No, this is what it is. If it is hurting me, then work on my feelings, emotions. And I realized that every situation is happening in my life, in my creation. My soul, my higher self has created that, and for my spiritual growth only.
Right. Yeah. So the kids will have a different kind of emotion. So that those emotions do not change. I mean, do not match. Parents' emotions and kids' emotion do not match. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the thing. They both are
and
in.
that's
Mm,
and that's supposed to be like that only. I appreciate the difference,
mm,
because if there is no difference of culture, no difference of thoughts and belief system for the next generation, we will be behaving exactly the same way. About 1,000 years old person who lived 1,000 years ago, we will be behaving and wearing the clothes, everything will be the same way, because we don't agree with our elders, and we do not, and our juniors doesn't agree with us, then only the society changes, then only the earth evolves,
mm.
technology develops.
Yeah,
I'm not satisfied with the current technology right now. I'm not satisfied with their phone right now. I want more. Then only we work for that.
right.
So
Yeah.
the child should not actually, I say like the child should not listen to the parents exactly following. Dumb following is not needed. That it's not correct actually.
Mm.
But there is a saying like dharma, right? Dharma, yeah, everybody should behave dharma.
Mm.
All,
Mm.
so everybody should follow dharma,
Mm.
but not like blind following of others. Dharma is like becoming pure. When we
Mm.
follow dharma, we become pure.
Right. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. And, yeah. So we already started asking the questions, and it is open for discussions. Please go ahead. Jyoti garu, do you have any questions? Chitra garu and Pradeep. Yeah, very beautiful experiences actually. But yeah, it is very difficult to, yeah, catch up with these things. But that's the way it is. Yeah. So specifically in a spiritual tablets, what is the tablet it is more useful for you for the detachment?
Uh, my issue was like my daughter being away from me, right? So that is the spiritual children concept.
Spiritual children. So okay.
So yeah, so the concept explains like if I take care of my spiritual responsibilities, if I take care of my spiritual children,
Mm,
and my biological children will be taken care by the universe.
okay.
And my spiritual children are someone who I teach meditation or I teach wisdom,
Mm,
and that person I need to take care of them as if they are my own children. I don't give them money or my
yeah.
properties, but I give them my time,
Right.
my effort,
Effort.
my thoughts.
Mm,
Like I'll be thinking like, okay, that person is complaining about that. What concept I should tell them? What experience I have to show? What video I have to share or something. The way we think about our children, always think about we work for our children, we think we earn everything, right?
mm,
We spend time for our children only.
Yeah.
That the similarly we have to work for our spiritual children,
Mm.
then our biological children will be taken care very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Simply, when we may be cooking for our children, we may be giving money, we may be giving properties to our children, but can we take care of them on the road? They may be going to college or work. Can we take care of them? Can we take care of them without getting hit by someone? Is it
Mm.
in our hands?
Yeah.
Right? We
No.
cannot protect them every moment, but the universe will take care of that. When I am in a correct path, my things will be taken care by the universe.
Okay.
As simple as it is.
Yeah. So
In my case,
you diverted all your mind towards, developing the spiritual children instead of,
yes,
to just focus on one issue.
yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I have an experience about this, direct experience. Not this is written in the books, but I have my own experience. So I usually write. So when we know that this meditation, spirituality is the correct path, we try to teach our children, right? Please meditate, please become vegetarian, please do that, right? So they may listen or they do not. My daughter never, whenever I said, she never meditated, but I started leaving things behind, and then I've started working for my spiritual growth, my spiritual children. One day I came into meditation during the COVID time, so always the learnings and teachings always in the Zoom only. So after 2 years, like in 2021 maybe, there was an opportunity for me. There was a association picnic happening in my town.
Mm-hmm.
So the Telugu People Association is happening. So I talked to the organizers. I asked for organizers that I will teach meditation.
Okay.
And that is the very first time I'm doing that such kind of thing. So I don't know if they appreciate, I don't know if they are going to give me some time, hello, and something. So I keep on asking them. I asked them and follow up, and I went, I made a tent, arranged a table, everything all by myself. There was no help. By miraculously, there was no help that day. So many people learned meditation from me, but that day no one couldn't come. So I did all by myself,
Mm.
and the effort I have put, the dedication I have put, everything paid back. So, and I asked the organizers, like reminded, keep on reminding them, give me 30 minutes, give me 30 minutes or something. So finally they gave me 30 minutes, and I taught meditation for 50 members. That day, 50, about 50 members meditated. You know what? The next day, my daughter called me from India, and she said, um, I've been getting some senses from my inside to meditate,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm keep ignoring them and I'm suppressing that feeling. But today, I cannot suppress that. I cannot be myself. Teach me meditation.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Mm.
So the switch is there and the bulb lights here.
Mm. Very nice. Super.
So yeah. So we when we take care of our spiritual children,
Mm.
then when we develop more children, then biological children will be taken care, even without putting any thought. They will be growing.
Mm.
Everything is so happy.
So when it comes to in case of for the children, so teaching others meditation is good or reading books is good.
Teaching meditation or reading books, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
It's not, in my opinion, it's not about particular thing. You have to do this or that or no specific things. All
Mm.
that we are trying to do is we want to become pure.
Mm.
That is what it is. So we want to become eternal happy.
Mm.
We want to fulfill our purpose. So for that meditation is the first step.
Mm.
to understand beyond this life. Then comes the books reading and talking to
Right.
people, learning things and implementing in our life. Everything comes on the way.
Right. Yeah.
It's about the situational base. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Actually, everything, all the tools are in our hand. The only thing is we should be able to use them. That's the most important. Yeah.
Yes,
But it
yes,
is
yes.
not just, it doesn't happen anything, overnight, but, eventually happens.
Mm,
One has to have
exactly.
the patience and, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm. Very nice, Lavanya garu. So, could you please come out of your windows so that we can take a picture with Lavanya garu? Please open your windows and somebody has a question.
Yeah.
Can you please share how can we help them to be vegetarians? I have talked to them how human body cannot really process meat and how we end up with some issues. Plant-based food has good protein, which can be processed by the body and easily digestible too. So she compared Chitra Kamal question.
Yes, yes, yes. So what I would do is just leave them behind, leave them alone. Let's us change ourselves. That's what happened to my life, right? So when I have changed my thoughts, my belief systems, everything has changed in my life. Whatever I ask for, it happens. I am the one who needs to change first.
Yeah.
I am the one who needs to become spiritual, pure, connected to my higher self, behave like a soul, no judgments, no complaints. I am the one who created my life. I have all the powers. First, I need to understand who am I? I'm not Lavanya. I have taken multiple lives like Lavanya.
Some,
So when I understand this,
yeah,
yes, yes, ma'am.
previous life she may be Padmavati or Surender. Uh,
Yes.
we don't know. Right. Yeah.
So when I realize who really I am and what are my powers, I will work energy level.
Yeah.
I don't need
So,
to talk to them.
yeah, in extension to this, I want to tell one example. So one day what happened was it was this is a Pournami, right? During Amavasya times, around that. So with no reason, I'm feeling like to eat egg.
Okay.
It's kind of some omelette or something like that, because I keep seeing, outside something like that. But I was not at all. But so again and again, it's kind of a craving, like, one time, one day, 2 days or 3 days, it went on like that. But I did not eat at all. So automatically it is gone. So, okay, so this is during Amavasya time, and I don't know, maybe it has inside of me, I may have some kind of craving for the thingy, or from outside also there are different energies. Like, when you're walking on the street, you will see lot of, Pizza Hut, you will see pizza place, and here restaurants. There are so many kinds of energies keep generating every second. So anything can have an influence over my aura. So we don't know what it is. So then, I just kept quiet and, I just, changing my thoughts about it. So then what happened was, it is gone. It's gone, like, yesterday, day before yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, what happened was, I did not get a chance. Yeah, did not get a chance. I would like to I want to buy food from outside from Baba. So then what happened was, um, I was looking for, to create my own sandwich. At that particular Baba, they don't have it. Everything, veg in the sense for them, the either you wanted egg white or you want yellow yolk, they're asking, in the thing. So then I got this one. So let me see. Like, that day I felt like to have the egg. Let me see, let me order. Even still, I tested myself. Still, I have such kind of traces, minute traces in me, or any of the energies are getting affecting my aura. Let me test myself. So then what I did was, I have ordered a sandwich with egg white, but not with the yellow. You don't believe. So I was waiting with the thing token. So it keeps on getting delayed. It keeps on getting delayed. My number is not coming. Then I checked with that man. So when would my number comes? It takes time. Some more orders are there. So my time is getting delayed and I had to leave. So, but finally what happened was, it happened that he refunded that money. I did not buy that sandwich and I did not eat. So that is, then I understood, okay, that thing, whatever happened, I don't know, it is gone. During the Samavasya days, it is came out. If it is there inside of me, it came out completely. It was removed from me. Or if it is anything coming out from outside, that was also no binding with it. So that is how I tested myself. So I did not, though I have ordered, already I paid money, they refunded the money onto my credit card. So these are the things, we need to look into that. So I also, like Lavanya, even small things I keep, working on it, and I keep checking on it again and again. So that way, we need to, and moreover, when the children, see, you need to understand their level also, their soul level also. If they are not meditators, so they will be at a body conscious level. When the people are at a body conscious level, they love to have the flesh. Of course, cooked flesh, I'm not talking, more on the thing. So once they shifted to the higher energy, they themselves slowly, they will, with no reason, they will slowly come out of it. They may say, oh, I'm not getting time, or I don't feel like to eat non-veg nowadays. Some reason they will come up, whatever their brain understands that. It may not be spiritual, but that happens. So as long as they are at the body conscious level, they keep eating it. So we cannot control it. So maybe you can do one thing. So I did it to my daughter. So maybe you can do this one thing. So whenever they eat, for example, shrimp, fish, or then ask them to show gratitude to that shrimp, because it is sacrificed to fulfill your hunger, right? So at least ask them to show the gratitude towards that food. Then slowly, see, many people say that, if you see any wood or any the tree's trunk or chairs or tables in the dream, that means you have to sacrifice everything. How do you sacrifice just like that? First, you have to recognize that somebody's sacrifice. The tissue paper is in your hand. First you recognize the sacrifice of that tree to become a tissue paper and useful to the mankind. So like that, so they have to understand how much we tell, how much science you tell, the difference between this and that and the karmas and all, it doesn't go into their mind because they are at a body conscious level. So at least ask them to show the gratitude to that food. Then slowly, once they recognize how they got sacrificed for the mankind, then slowly they will start some kind of change. They will get an opportunity to see, some slaughterhouse or something, how cruelly they will hit the animal and they will kill. Once they see with their eyes, then slowly they will stop eating that. So that is how, if you cannot happen from this side, you just come from that side. Yeah. Can you please share the recorded video? Oh yeah, of course, it will be there. Who is this? Dhanalakshmi. So you are a Trinetra student? Dhanalakshmi?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
I will. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's take a picture, ma'am.
yeah. Could you please, everybody come over? We take a picture.
Open your smiles, please.
Open your smiles. Deepti, Dhanalakshmi, Janaki, Shobha, Billa Lakshmi Garu, Pradeep, and Krishna. Krishna
Pradeep garu,
Velluri.
hi Andy.
Susila Garu, if possible. And Deepti
Hi,
Garu,
ma'am.
Shobha. Shobha, you can. Yes. Deepti.
Hey,
Yeah. All right. So Janaki Garu.
thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your oh, you saw my flyer. Okay, let me listen to her. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. So it is a
Thank you
beautiful
for sharing
topic,
your
and
experiences.
yeah, your experiences made everyone think about, yeah,
And
yeah,
can I ask a question?
of
Yeah,
course.
wait, hold on, please. Is the picture taken is done?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can close your
So
smiles now if you want.
It's okay. Let them smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead,
um,
ma'am.
I'm I started meditating from last 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt the changes in my behavior and how the what I'm expecting from others and everything. So I just joined this session late, but my question is, um, how did you cope up with your partner in getting the house course done? Um, so what's the things that you have done, or how we have to be in getting dealt with it?
So let me understand this question clearly. So what is house? What is it?
House course, help with the partner from the house for the house
Chores.
course.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um, that's not my priority. I don't ask for his help or something. But yeah, I can share this experience because I recently, two things. I used to not able to talk to him. I'm fearful. I have a fear of being judged by him or something. But I changed the way I uh, I speak to him. For example, uh, I like usually we say like help me, dad, why don't you do this to me or something, right? So instead of complaining mode or something, I told him once, while you're doing this, if you can finish this, help me with this chores, it will be very helpful for me. While you are watching the movie, if you can fold the clothes, that would be very helpful for me. And if we both can sit and watch the movie while folding the clothes, that's going to be very romantic or something. Okay,
I'm
and
looking for something in kitchen. Yeah, those things they will be done by their own. Everyone in the home does this, the like the clothes and everything. They do their own things. Mostly, I'm looking for something in kitchen.
okay,
Like,
okay. Hold on a minute. I just need to switch to my phone and
no,
turn off my camera, and I can come back in an hour or so. But for now, I need to switch off my camera. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. You can come
take
back.
your time.
I'll still be
Yeah,
in the call, but give me a second.
I will try to answer your question.
someone in the group. Yeah,
Sure.
thank you so much.
Okay. So what you are saying is, but not like, I mean,
If the partner is like a person, it's not my part to do,
mm,
or feeling like not not at all interested in doing that such kind of things. It's not my part, it's your duty, or
yeah. So it's like,
even if
yeah.
I'm like, it's coming to me, if I'm standing like 8 hours in my workplace and coming
Mm.
back and go, Even he is working, he is tired too. I really understand, but it's only the mother duty to do the thing. If the partner is in such a case, so
Yeah.
what's the thing that we can, what I should change myself in such case?
Yeah, yeah. For example, this is it happens in most of the houses. So initially they do it, because everything is new for them also. And after that, they get deviated by other things. They get deviated by, like, maybe the societal things or friends, families, or their own families. Oh, they will, in our family, all women do everything, and men, they just, take care of the finances or other things outside. So then, this kind of motivations and all will be, keep cropping up, in the life. But initially, their focus is completely on each other. The wife and husband, all the time, husband thinks about her, she thinks about him. But then slowly, all their focuses keep it deviating on other things. So then automatically they will start learning the new things. So then automatically what happens is they don't do what they used to do in the beginning. So but their learnings are different. Even you go and ask them, once upon a time, you were like this. Why don't you continue the same, or why don't you do now also? They don't do it. So what you need to do is you only have to change yourself. Like, you have to see the other alternatives, how simply you can take care of your chores, the things and family and all that stuff. And, always these pros and cons will be there. Completely, if you are devoid of his activities also, you will not know anything about what he's doing. And it is the same thing, whatever you doing in the home or other places, he also will not come to know. So the basically what happens is when their focuses are completely deviated and focusing somewhere else and learning the new things, then automatically this one will become a secondary. So there will be a chances of, like, that direction in the closeness and sharing everything. When it has happened in my case also. And meanwhile, the kids will come, the kids will occupy completely the mother. And, these things are very common, but you need to, as Lavanya said, like, when you do the meditations, then what happens is, are you doing a spiritual tablets course?
No.
Yeah, try to do that, because there are tablets, it clearly tells, like, we have to take care of all the dharmas, like, equally, like, kutumba dharma and also spiritual dharma, all these things you will come to know. And you have to, here you need to do a spiritual plan is required for you. So if you don't come into this path, and if you don't make a spiritual plan, like, monthly plan, so along with your own dharmas, what you are doing for family and for yourself and all, you have to include the spiritual practice also. If you don't do that, what happens is these situations will become, wider and wider, and it will become worse. And your negative thought about other things also should be, should not. So you need to think about those things. Do not make any negative thinking. So yeah, it may hurt at that moment, but try to understand what exactly going on from their side. And you need to take the spiritual shift. You have to do the meditations and, like, follow us and follow the spiritual tablets also. It gives you a complete knowledge. No school will tell you, no parent will tell you, because they also don't know all these things. Without knowing only, they, They led their life and they may finish also. So these things only Guru can do it. Guru can tell it. And they have published the books and they're taking the classes and everything. So it is a great opportunity to see the world other side. We always see the world based on our own belief system. What we learned in our families, what we saw in the society or learned from society in the schools, college, friends, that's all. But no one knows what is right, what is not. So we definitely need a different kind of wisdom here. So that wisdom you need to apply to your family to understand them first, and whether you are doing your duties correctly. That is most important thing. So if you're doing most important things correctly, so then automatically you can tell to the nature directly, hey, you indicated me to do this. I did it. I waited for 1 year. They did not uh, come back to me. So what do you want me to do? Then she only will tell the solution. So to do this, you need a connection with the nature. So that is the best. The only way to do that is the spiritual path, the meditation, sajjana sangacham, and also the swadhyayam. So these three are together. And spiritual tablets, it covers everything. So that is why we always say, join in the spiritual tablets. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Yeah.
And I came to this meditation through my friend. She's
Mhm.
here, Dhanlakshmi. And
Okay,
thank
that's
you for
good.
her.
She is a Trinata student.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you should have joined for this 41 days. Recently we finished 41 days meditations. So we are going to start again for 21 days, I guess, first. We keep sending the flyers. So please
Mhm.
join, okay? And
Yes,
you will get knowledge also. Like not only just meditation, we also share the wisdom. Meditation, wisdom. And also we decode your experiences. If you are getting any experience during that time, we also decode your dreams. If you are getting any dreams related to that. So it is useful, okay? When the flyer is ready, then definitely we distribute. Then be
yes,
in the
thank you
touch.
so much. Yeah.
Yeah. You're from which
And
place?
I'm in Chicago right now.
Okay, that's cool.
Mhm.
That's cool.
And in this 1 month also, I felt a lot of change in me.
Mm-hmm.
The things like, if you have time, I can just share
Yeah,
my
please go ahead.
experience. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is what I I mean, forgiveness is the thing which I practiced on my within few days of my meditation, and it actually worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a family, I um initially, like during my initial days of my marriage until before meditation, I don't have much. Uh, I mean, initially I have, but after 6 months of my marriage, I don't have much uh, good communication with my in-laws families, and I used to, after joining meditation, like 2 days, I just, during meditation, I used to feel, I used to remember everything what happened. And I used to feel like crying, like remembering whatever is during meditation time. And after 2 days, I mean, I'm in meditation to pay attention on my breathing, not to, I mean, I need to cut my thoughts and do my meditation, right? So I was very blank how I can go, how I can divert my uh, uh, thoughts. So, and then I started, someone told me about forgiveness, and I did say, from today, if it helps anyone, or if you already did, this is if I did anything wrong for you, or if I hurt you in any way, or if you hurt me in any way, just forgive. And just after that moment, and from the next day or the day, I started talking to my in-laws, and then they are very happy, and I am very happy. I mean, I used to, a lot of things used to trigger me if I even listen to their voice.
Mm.
See, from that position,
Mm.
I was now talking to them, and I'm not feeling anything in my
Yeah.
mind. I'm not expecting anything or anything. And now, my husband is in a position to tell me, you, if you both are talking, it's she's helping me to change my husband. But and now he's feeling like, oh my God, you both are talking, and now it's you. I'm unable to express it even. Uh, మీ ఇద్దరు మాట్లాడుకుంటూ ఉంటే నాకేదో తిప్పలు వస్తున్నట్టుంది, మీ ఇద్దరు ఒకటైపోయారు అంటున్నారు.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what happens. Like, see, basically, we need to understand we are not just human bodies. We are energies. Okay. So these energies are bind to many different kinds of energies. Every person, either you, me, or someone. So we don't know at what time and which energy has influence over us. So based on that also, people's behavior keep changing, or like uh, the two people are not able to you know meet each other, so they're still alive on the earth. So that two people, they're not able to get along with each other, though they are standing next to each other. It is all the energies play, what kind of energies both are carrying within them. So it is not the body to body, it is the energy to energy. So that is why we need meditations, so that you will get answers for that. Mental clarity will come, at least you will have peace of mind. So what is this happening? Why people are behaving towards me? And how can I deal with them, or how can I change myself? See, if somebody is giving you pain, doesn't mean that you have to be in that pain. Right? So you did not born to receive the pain from people. They also did not born to provide the pain to people. But it is happening. So that means either this party or that party, one of them have to be changed. Either they should change or you have to change. So how do you change? How do you know what to be changed? So the meditation gives you, the dhyanam gives you the mental clarity over these issues. So the moment the energy is shifted to you, this will become a piece of cake for you to deal. So if that shift doesn't come, if you are either below their energy level or equivalent to their energy level, you never get an opening. The door never open. The moment you moved up, this is all they will automatically, they will start moving to get out of, from that accumulations. So automatically the situations arise such a way that they, the things. So this is all then automatically you will be out of the pain. So this is just like, when you are not well, you go to the doctor and the doctor will give you the medicine. Once you take the medicine, you will be out of that problem. This is also the same thing. Here, doctor is the nature. Whatever the name you say, God, nature, universe, or your own Atma, your intuition. So automatically your intuition gives you the medicine to your pain. You will come out of it. So these things many people do not know. So the reasons we are saying the experiences, because even after hearing the experiences, people will may think that, oh, this is what exactly happened in our life also in the past. So they get connected to it. So they will get some clarity. That's the reason we asked to share the experience or we tell the experiences. Yeah. It's a good questions. And
Thank you for the opportunity.
yeah, so you have to be, you need a spiritual shift. That is what otherwise, these things will become more wider. So, yeah. Any more questions? If not, we get into the meditation again. Okay? So, let's have everybody please close your eyes. As I said before, you know how to internalize. Internalize yourself. Take a moment. When you close your eyes, you should not see any faces, shapes, situations, or anything. Just blank. Then focus on the breath. Just observe how you are inhaling, how you are exhaling. You have to listen how you are inhaling. You should be able to listen how you are exhaling. That much silence has to be established in your brain. Once you start observing how you are inhaling, how you are exhaling, also once you start listening your breath, then immediately you will get connected to your heart, where the light is present, where the love is present. And I tell an affirmation, I am meditating on source of divine light and love. Be with your soul masters. Be with your heart. See the reality of your soul. So at times we think, any situation or any condition or anything in life, it's a real. We think it is real, but in reality, it is not real. It's like a dream because nothing is a permanent. Nothing is permanent. Any situation is not permanent. Any person also not permanent. As Lavanya said some time ago, it is like, it is just normal. It's all depends on how we take. So sometimes I also feel very heavy towards this kind of things. But books say, nothing is permanent and nothing is real. It's all dream. See, that means your planet itself is a dream planet. The planet where you are living is a dream planet because everybody is like you. They create something. They think it is real. They create and they think that is real. So it is the same thing, like, on the planet, only these things will happen. Creation, imagination, and manifestation, isn't it? So who is creating? You are, all the time you create. And you think you are real. That is real. If you stop creating, then where is the further thing? But of course, the growth should be there. See, you need to take wisdom all the time. So what I'm trying to say is your creations, you think that it is only for your wisdom, which is not real and which is not permanent, and you think that it's a dream. So you're creating something in the dream just to take the wisdom. So that is what it is. So that way, our planet, that is Earth, is a dream planet. Okay. So the combined dreaming of us, all from the ground up, from ground to up, is what creates the world. This is all world. So when we say the world means everything is included, isn't it? The animals, birds, and everything. They also in just, they keep creating their own reality. So the dreams of even for our human world, the law, the dreams of law, of religion, of culture, of art, of family, even of relationships, right? So if you go to India, in India also, each state has its own culture, own art, right? Own way of, wearing the dresses. If you go to Ethiopia, they have different culture. America, different culture. Russia, different culture. Who created this? Only you only. And you think that, oh, our culture is real. So it's a dream. Okay. So you created a culture and you lived in that culture or with that culture to take wisdom. Similarly, the relationships. The relationships also the same thing. Yeah, I also feel sometimes heavy when it comes to that point. But, after I heard from all of you, the relationships are also only for the wisdom. Nothing is permanent and no soul is for you. No soul is for you. Okay. So that is why even the Toltec, Toltecs, the Toltec Siddhantas, the Toltec laws. So that means in olden days, the New Mexico, in those people, they don't have any culture. Culture in the sense, what I mean is their culture, their belief system is only just to believe the nature, following the nature rules, nature laws. That's it. That's all their culture. That is what, based on that, their art also there. So those Toltec laws we will discuss little bit. Okay. So time is getting up. So we discuss little bit and after that we will finish with the meditation again. So, yeah. So when we are children, how the belief systems develop in people. See, when we are children, we are taught by some system of the punishment and also the rewards. If you do good, okay, it's a reward for you. They give, you know, 25 NP or 50 NP in the home because you did good job. You got good marks, for example. They will buy you a cycle, right? How many of you got the cycle when you pass the 10th class? I got it. So, if you pass intermediate, they'll give you the watch. If you pass a degree, they'll give you something, right? Isn't it? It's a reward. It's a reward. If you do something good, they will take you a movie, isn't it? If you don't, they don't take you any movie. That is punishment. So, our system, our belief system. So based on that, I got used for that. Even for my daughter also, I do the same. Okay. If she makes me happy for something, I buy some gift for her. Okay. So, this is from where this is coming from my parents. So this thing is not there in my husband's thing because they have a big family, so many kids. Okay. If they keep on giving gifts every day to everybody, their thing will be done. So that is huge families, they may not do this, but they will have different belief system of the punishment and the rewards. In my family, we are small family, so we are effort for these things, even for a small happiness also keep giving the gifts. This is our belief system. So that the same thing I continue with my daughter too. See, look at this, how the belief system is created. So this belief system, if we think this is the only way, see, my parents, their parents, my parents, so we are all coming this belief system, from one generation to another generation. So this is the only thing real. Can we say that? No, we should not. We cannot and we should not do. Because if you go to another system, another house, another family, they have a different system for this. They will not have this one because they cannot afford it probably. Or they don't believe in this kind of system. Never know. So these are all like, so that is why nothing is real. This is all dream. And finally, if you follow this, it will exist. If you stop it, it will not exist. See, so simple. Okay. I am carrying my family things to me and to my daughter. It's up to her if she carries the same system to her children also, or she may not also. See, that means this system, this belief system became volatile. It won't be there anymore. So, but at the same time, without any system, we can't live also. Okay. But the only thing is, what we need to understand is, we should not become a cocoons. Cocoon means like, a shell. And inside, um, uh, the insect will be there. So if we are completely cocooned, with this belief system, you never and ever come out of it and you don't see the reality. Thank you. So we don't see the reality. So that is why we need the guru to get you to the wisdom level. So anyways, so that is what it is. So we are in a dream planet. So think that what are you are doing, it's a dream. You are doing it in the dream and it will not be forever. And we should not feel that our kids will not carry our belief systems with them. That is okay. You enjoyed your belief system. If you take any wisdom out of it, that's good enough. But you should not pressurize on kids. You should carry the same thing. This is our parampara. This is our Kandanka Parampara. Nothing is like that. So that is what we need to understand this. Okay. So in such a dream planet, how we have to live? That is most important thing. So now we understand how volatile the belief systems are. If someone carries, it exists. If someone doesn't carry, it will not exist. That's it. As simple as that. And second thing is, what kind of nature laws we have to follow. So they said they were following in those days. This is actually a book written by Don Miguel Ruiz. Okay. So these Toltec people, how they are connecting to the nature. Look at their laws. The first one is the first agreement. See, our life is full of agreements. Wife and husband agreement, isn't it? Okay. So we both are, even our all mantras and all, these two people are getting married. You guys have to stay together 100 years. It's an agreement. We say, yes, we say agreement. So everything is agreement. Job, agreement. Okay. Similarly, everything like, the kids and, so it's an agreement. Similarly, you are coming to this earth from the over self or higher self, whatever. It's an agreement. So your higher self is sending you to learn something and take wisdom out of it and come back. So that is an agreement. So that means what you understand? You have an agreement with the nature, isn't it? So how you have to be there? So that is the case. So your part on this earth is only temporary. So you have to go back to your abode. So all the time you are spiritual only. You are a spirit. You are a spirit. If you want to learn something, then only you take life and you will walk onto this earth. Otherwise, you will be in spiritual form. Atma Swarupam. All the time you are in the Atma Swarupam only. Once in a while, you will take life on this planet or maybe some different planet to take a wisdom out of it. Bus. So how you have to be there? If you are in this planet, how you have to carry your things? Once you came to this earth and take life. So one thing is, the first agreement is how you have to be with the people and with the nature and all. So be impeccable with your word. So you have to use your words as much as required. That's all. Because as Patriji said, you do karmas only by 3 ways only. One is by words, other one by thoughts, third one is by actions. So how your word should be? Your word is a powerful thing. Your word is an energy. You have to use your energy. How much it is required, that much only. No more, no less. That's it. So then only your power, the power of the word maintains. Otherwise, you lose the power to that word. It's just a word. So many words. There are people, they keep talking on and on. So many words. So many words. Just for small thing, which are not necessary. So they are draining their energy. And those words will not have any power. If you want to use your word powerfully, means you have to use as required as that much. That's it. So yeah. So that's what it is. It is, otherwise what happens is people will make sins with that words only. They're not necessarily they have to kill someone or do sorts of things. The word or the tongue, one word is enough to kill other person soul. So word has, or the tongue or word has such a sharp weapon it is. It kills people enthusiasm. It kills people confidence. It kills people soul energy. So when I use the word, be impeccable with your word. Impeccable means no sin. So you have to be sinless. Means you have to use the words which are impeccable. That means they have no sin. So your word should not kill anybody at any level, either physical level or mental level or emotional level. So such kind of words we should use it. So for example, see some people they use all sorts of things like mind game, we should say. They play mind games with the words. See, for example, if they don't like somebody, some, for example, a girl, if they don't like their parents, or so they will start insulting that girl because they don't like their parents. Our parents do not get along with each other, that they show on the kids. So instead of telling to the adults, they will tell what all they want to tell to them, to the kid. So they will insult the kid such a way, you're ugly, you are this, you are that. Though she is beautiful. All kids are beautiful, and though she is beautiful, if they say like that, the kid in such an innocent age, she will start believing that. She believes that such a way that how even somebody else show the mirror to her. Hey, you are so beautiful, girl. Look at your face. Look at yourself. She will not believe. She will not intended to believe because it's already established in her soul. It's not only just subconscious level. So whatever that party said, insulting her since childhood, that has gone into her subconscious level. It is sitting there. How beautiful she is and how many people told her and showed her in her mirror, her brain is not willing to listen. That she's not listen, believe that she is really beautiful. See? So what happened? So those people, they killed her literally with the words, without any action. Action in the sense hitting or not with that. With the word, they killed that girl. So the whole life she never believes that she's beautiful. So because of that, what happens? If she believes in herself, she would have done much more in her life. So that could be that her soul plan. Maybe she would have become a Miss Universe. That is what she's written in her soul plan and came to this earth. But these people killed her confidence. That soul doesn't have any confidence now. And she's unable to believe that she's beautiful and go for the contest. So now she is away of her soul plan. She got deviated from her soul plan just because somebody else established in her. See, once the soul comes onto this earth, anything can happen. Believe me. Anything can happen. Okay, we have written some soul plan. So blah, 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 blah. So you came here. Doesn't mean that it happens the same way. These kind of obstacles keep coming because there are forces, negative forces on this earth, in the nature, that all the time it influences your auras. So now it is your thing how to overcome it, how to overcome that and come out of it. So opportunity will come. Nature will give the opportunity. See, there are friends saying to her, you are beautiful. We are all believing you're beautiful. And you can do this contest, gunshot, you will become Miss Universe. But what this girl have to do it? She should overcome what all happened in her life when she was a child. But if she is not willing, if that soul is not willing to come out of it, it cannot move forward into her soul plan. So that is why we don't know to whom we hurt like that. Never know. So as much as possible, we need to use impeccable words, sinless words. We should not kill anybody at any level. So this is what the first law. So we should not help people to get deviated from their soul plans. Okay? It is a big sin. If anything, whatever we do, we talk or we do the action or our thought, if that is disrupting others' soul plan, it is a sin. People will be, you become a sinful. Anybody, not you and you, it's sinful. So we have to be very careful this. So second thing is, do not take anything personally. See, we will talk about it. We can extend on the same example. See, she took it so personally. See, they also may not know. They just, instead of, attacking the parents or adults, they're just attacking this child. So they may not know that it is going to hurt her at this level. They may not know. If they know it, probably they might have stopped it also. We don't know. But this girl, it took it so personally. Such a way that, so those insults have gone into her brain subconsciously and sit there. It became a block. So that block is not letting her to go to that peasant. See? Because, see, the blocks also, sometimes how these blocks get created. They created like this. But why that block is really blocking? Because those blocks think that, okay, this may be harmful to this person. So I should not let her to get into the trouble. So that is why whenever she come to that level, it triggers. So thinking that it's a protection wall. But in reality, if you don't come out of it, it will become real wall. It's a protection wall. See, for example, the kid doesn't know there is a fire. We should not, the kid should not touch it. So they just go and, they will touch that fire. Isn't it? So once they touch it, they are, at least when they get it close to that, they will feel the hot. So they may come back. If they don't come back, definitely it will burn, isn't it? We also will try to stop them. So it is a learning from the kid that, okay, we should not touch this fire. If that happens, we get a burn. In their own level, they understand. It may not be the same terminology. So there the wisdom have to be, wisdom was taken by the kid. So next time, we are seeing in India also, there only people, they keep cooking, with the wood and all. The kids will be playing, but they don't go there. Because once they took the wisdom, okay, so we should not go to the fire, close to fire. So they keep playing around it. They don't go to the fire. They don't touch anything which is hot vessels and everything. So they already got the wisdom. So this girl did not take the wisdom. They're just taking personally more and more, more and more. Once she started taking personally more and more, what happens is the situations also created such a way that she get fear more and more. So that, she will not go to she will not come out of that block. And this protection wall keep increasing. This block, thinking that, okay, she's keep on getting hurt. There are so many situations coming. When every situation is hurting her. So I need to keep increasing this protection wall, little big, little big, little big, little big. That is how the blocks will think. So that is why the blocks keep. That is why in every lifetime it happens. So every lifetime they increase, they develop that protection walls, the blocks more and more. Sometimes, people, wife and husband, they separate, right? So the separation with no reason. With no reason, sometimes the relations will drop off. With no reason. They also don't know why. They may, if you ask, they may say some silly reasons. Oh, just for this only they have to separate. Yeah. For that much they do not need to, but the separation is coming from the past lives. It's becoming stronger and stronger and stronger in every lifetime. If they don't take care of this lifetime, they get separated in the next lifetime too. Then next lifetime too. So this is taking personally. If you take personally and take wisdom out of it, it will be fine. If not, if you don't take a wisdom, but keep on accumulating inside, means that become a block. Okay? So that is why they said, don't take anything personally. Okay? If you take anything personally, you will stick to that. Once you stick to that, see, if, for example, if you stick to something, what happens is you don't know what it is. I mean, right? Isn't it? See, for example, there is a hand, this is a hand. If these two are stick each other, I don't see any these rekhas in my hand, right? Because both are stick. If they both are separate, then I can see clearly. Isn't it? So, same way, if you stick to that situation, you do not understand the situation at all. You never get any clarity. You will be under confusion. So, how you take, then how to see the situation? See the situation as a separate subject. This is called sthita prajnata. That is what Krishna said. See the situation, detach from that situation and be a witness. That is called sthita prajnata. Then you will understand what it is going on. Otherwise, you don't. If you stick it, you don't understand. If you don't stick and see that as a third person, detach and see as a third person, then you will understand. So, nothing personal is useful and it is not good also. It is harmful. All right. That is second thing. And what about the third one is always do your best. No, that is fourth one. What is the third one? Third one is don't make assumptions. Okay? Don't make assumptions and judgments. See, the human being or the soul, after coming into this world or onto the earth, it acts in different ways. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes this, sometimes. So nothing is that spiritual, that is spirits. Everything is, the spiritual body, it brings three different souls with it. The astral body, the astral plane. What is their astral plane? The mental, emotional, and physical. It will bring along with it, the spiritual body. Because using them, the spiritual body will try to complete their soul plane. Because these three, the mental, emotional, and physical, should help the spiritual body to whatever it is a plan to finish its plan. So that is the reason these three are formed to help the spiritual body. But every soul or every body has its own consciousness. So therefore, one time the physical body will do something, mental body will do something, emotional body will do something. Nothing, there won't be any alignment unless they come into the spiritual path. So then what happens is, one time that fellow is a good fellow, another time he's a bad fellow. So as a second person, as a third person, what do you see? You will see what actions he's doing, what words he is using, what what is that he's doing it. So based on that, you do not judge his spiritual body. Because whatever he does, whatever actions he's doing, it's nothing to do with the spiritual body. Spiritual body, unless the spiritual body, unless all these bodies are aligned with the spiritual body, they don't get connected to the spiritual body. So until then, all these three, they do their own way. They have their own consciousness and they do their own karyakramas, kriyas. So that it is nothing to do with the spiritual body. Once once this astral body is aligned to the spiritual body, then their lifestyle will differ, then their thought process will change, then they become spiritual. Until then, they all these dances and tunes, they will dance according to the physical world. Their tunes are coming from the physical world. So based on seeing those, that you should not assume or judge this soul, the spiritual, the spirit. So that is what they are saying. So that means then for that, what you need to have, you should have awareness. You need to have a spiritual awareness. So if you have a spiritual awareness, you will not carry with whatever the actions they are doing, and you will not put more oil to it. You will not gaslight it. See, for example, some people, the gaslighting is so big in nowadays. If any two people are not getting along with each other, the third person will interfere and they gaslight it. This gaslighting business is more. So this gaslighting also in low quality energy. If two people are fighting each other, the third person will enjoy, and they put more oil to it or gaslighting it. See? So because they are believing their actions. Why they are doing like that? Because they are believing their actions. So here all of them are non-spiritual. So they believe their actions, and these two also believe that their actions are real. And fourth person judge them. So this judging business or this assumptions business should be stopped based on what their mental body doing, based on what their emotional body doing, based on what their physical body doing. Because these three are came along with the spiritual body just to help the spiritual body. But instead of that, they do all sorts of monkey businesses in the outside world. So based on those monkey activities, do not judge the spiritual body. This is what important. Okay. So what you need to do, can we help those people? Yes, you can help. You have to tell them to do meditations. You have to tell them to, you can tell the soul knowledge, or you can give the soul knowledge to them. You can tell that, hey, what you're doing is not right, number one, and you're wasting your time and energy like this. So instead of doing that, come for the meditation. Just sit down for 10 minutes or 20 minutes and see how it would be. It gives you peace of mind, something like that. We have to tell the things that is helpful to their souls. Yes, that way we can help them. Okay. So do not make any assumptions. The fourth one is always do your best. Okay. So how you do your best? Your actions. Always do your best means actions. Okay. So one time you do some action, it may be good for that time, but it may not be right one for some other situation. Right? Okay. You have to tell the truth. Okay. There is a truth and dare, or some truth trust problems are there. So you are there to help them. So you told the truth. So there it worked. So somebody is there. So they put a gun to your head. If you tell the truth, no. Doesn't mean that you have to tell a lie. But that is not the right place or right time to tell the truth. You have to wait. See? So doing your best means that is what it is. You speak the truth, but see the right place and right time. When somebody is putting a gun to your head, then you need to think differently based on the situations and the people and what need to do. So if there is something or there is some place where you have to keep quiet, it's better to keep quiet. If you are stuck in between, it's better to keep quiet. Though you know something. So that is not the right time to tell about it. So wait for the time and tell it. So this kind of management, these are all called management, right? Books. So similarly, past, stick into the past, be in the present, that is also comes under it. So that is why we need to think about it. So how we do our best. Okay, there is a past karma is coming into the current life. So what we need to do? So you should not get panicky. See, for example, think that our soul is like a continuously flowing river or Niagara. We will think about it. It is like Niagara is again, too much thing. It's just a Godavari. When there is no tufan or no, any problems, how the Godavari moves. You know that, right? So very peacefully and breeze and, cool and, that is what our Atma is. So suddenly, the temperature has changed or the atmosphere has changed. Then what happens is so much of winds are coming, gusty winds, and automatically whatever the trees and nearby trees and all, the branches are dropping in that river, in the Godavari. That means that is your soul. When there is nothing and it is everything peaceful, when you are looking to the Godavari, what happens? You can see the bottom stones also. So that much clear, Godavari. People will drink the water, right? So that much clear. The water is so clear, all the mud and stones and everything, sediments at the bottom. And the top, very clear water will be there. You can see the bottom mud and bottom stones, that much clear. But suddenly these winds have changed, that atmosphere changed, and so much the trees are they're shaking like they're moving and they're shaking like anything, and the branches are dropped into such a peaceful water. So then what happens? First the surface of the water will get disturbed. Then what happens? Then the branches go to the bottom. Then automatically everything will keep shuffling. Like, the whatever is there at the bottom, whatever it sits in the bottom, that is all the dirt, all the leaves, and also the mud, and also the stones, everything starts coming up and down, up and down, up and down. Then you will not see any clear, clean surface of the water. All the cleanliness gone and everything, it will become muddy. So same way, our soul also, there is a chances of happening that our soul also. When soul is very calm and, going on the current, whatever the prarabdha karma, suddenly the past karma comes like a branch. If you are in the spiritual path, you will do your best. How you do your best? You will know. Okay. So, Atma or the soul is constant. It has to be constantly, it has to flow like a Jiva Nadi, Godavari, Saraswati, Vamshadhara, like that. It continuously it flows. Nobody can stop it. But what is it coming, these branches? This could be a past life thing. or whatever the karmas you are doing at the current life, if not from the past life. So that time, if you are in a spiritual path, you will do the best. How? You never and ever change. You are continuously, you keep flowing. You will be peaceful. Though it is like, it's try to shuffle everything in you, all the mud and stones, but still you will make sure that the clean surface is maintained. So you keep moving forward and you keep maintaining the clean surface of the water. Once you do it, what happens is automatically that mud and stones automatically it sediments at the bottom. The past life thing also will go off. So automatically, so go off in the sense it will not be removed. You have to experience something. So whatever you're experiencing in the current life, it has a relation to the past life thing. So it has a little bit heavy on that particular issue. So you feel or you experience that heaviness. No doubt, yes. But you should not get disrupted from what you are doing it. Your thing is you have to keep flowing forward and keep your surface clean. So finally, the old and new everything, it will get sedimented at the bottom. You experience it, you take a wisdom, it will get sedimented. So this is what called do your best. See how good it is? So, okay, masters, we will stop here and we take another meditation, half an hour. Then we will close it. Another 25 minutes. 20 minutes and 5 minutes for questions and then closing. Okay, masters, close your eyes. And let's continue the meditation. Close your eyes, masters. Last 1 minute. Masters, from high energies, try to come back to the normal state of mind, masters. Slowly and gently. Let's thank to cosmic positive divine energies, light energies, healing energies, life force energies, and Pournami energies. Let's thank to the masters. Let's thank to all divine guru energies, divine angelic energies, divine souls energies, masters. Let's thank to the 5 elements and the nature. Let also thank to our parents who are the reason we are here today. Let's thank to the society masters, which is helping us, giving life experiences every time, and also helping us to take the knowledge and the wisdom out of it. Lastly, but not the least, thank to your own souls and spirit. Now slowly take your palms, keep it on your eyes, and experience the heat from your palms. Let it absorb in your face. Inhale in a natural way, masters. Now slowly exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly take your palms out of your face and slowly open your eyes and look at your palms with a smile. Thank you, masters. It's a wonderful full moon meditation. If you have any questions, you can ask. Any questions, masters?
No, when you say you look at the hands, what are you looking at? What do you think we should
Look
see?
at your palms.
Palms.
Here, yeah. So basically, we are sitting like, we crisscross the legs and clasping the fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is you will create two energy bondings. One is from your legs and another one is from your hands to top.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see your palms, they are very hot. Did you experience that? Yeah. So that is our energies, cosmic energies. So we let that cosmic energies also absorb into your skin, or else you can put at your heart also.
Mm-hmm.
So let that absorb in your body. So, and open your eyes and look at your palms, because till now your palms are holding the cosmic energies that you have,
Okay.
you are collected, right? So it's kind of gesture, good gesture.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to know. Thank you.
yeah. Any questions? Any questions? And Questions? If no more questions, then we can disclose. We can close the session, masters. And if there are any questions, wonderful session, Mark. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. And thank you for Gautami garu. Yeah, thank you so much, Andy. And thank you, Kalavanya garu. Yes. So thank you, everybody. And again, we will meet in the next full moon meditation. And I have added you, ma'am. Achala, ma'am. Achala.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I sent you the invitation. You need to accept it.
Okay, I will. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you
It
very
was
much.
wonderful.
And I will play the music, and you can leave while you are listening the music.
Mhm.
चर्चित सिन्दूरं रणभुवि दूरं दुष्टविदूरं श्रीनिकरं किङ्किणि गणरावं त्रिभुवन पावं खर्परसावं पुण्यभरं करुणामय वेशं सकलसुरेशं मुक्तसुकेशं पापहरं भज भज भूतेशं प्रकटमहेशं श्रीभैरववेशं कष्टहरम् कलिमल संहारं मदन विहारं फणिपतिहारं शीघ्रकरं कलुषं शमयन्तं परिवृतसन्तं मत्तदृगन्तं शुद्धतरं गतिनिन्दितकेशं नर्तनदेशं स्वच्छकशं सन्मुण्डकरं भज भज भूतेशं प्रकटमहेशं श्रीभैरववेशं कष्टहरम्